Hello everybody, it is Wednesday the 3rd of June, day whatever, stop counting. I have a message from Jake and then we'll go on to the results. Hello again everyone, from Jake. As I write this, it is the first day of release on stage 3 lockdown. This makes quite a few changes from stage 4, but I am sure that there will be quite a few government snafus along the way. In any event, we have a bit more freedom to enjoy. Judging by some of my WhatsApp connections, it would have been more appropriate if yesterday, by the time you read this, were to be declared National Hangover Day. It has been a fairly quiet time but some congratulations are in order. To those who entered the HPH Garden Lockdown Compo, well done and congrats to the people who made it onto the shortlist. We weren't in the final top 10, but perhaps that doesn't really matter. Congrats to Tracy on a promotion to 3-star. We have done well with the promotions this year, and I really do think that the standard in the club is high. Thanks also to Bertie for getting Roger and Connell into the paper with their winning images. I know also that there have been some more salon acceptances. With so many of our club activities having been disrupted, it is important to note that we should be having our AGM this month, but that is obviously not going to happen. In a committee discussion, we thought that we might consider running a meeting on one of the social medias such as Zoom or even WhatsApp. We held our discussion on WhatsApp and it worked well. However, there were only 5 of us and we were not sure if WhatsApp can handle numbers of 20 or more. Probably we all already have WhatsApp up and running, but Zoom will require some installation for most of us. A bit of research is called for. In the interim, please consider the AGM and any points you may wish to raise. And that does not mean your personal club score points. Des, thanks again for your videos. The last one was a bit short on the bloopers, so we don't mind if you make a few more to cheer us all up. Well, I've done 1 or 4 so far. To everyone, please take special care of yourselves and your families as we move around more, so we are inevitably going to have more exposure to the virus. Remember that this is a disease over which our own activities make a big difference in terms of the chances of getting infected. Use those masks. We all hate them, but they are there to protect ourselves and, equally important, to protect others from ourselves should we be a carrier. I have 5 of them and they all fog up my glasses, but that's a cheap price to pay for health. And don't forget to take a few pictures along the way. Jake. Okay, so we're back. Technical challenge results. I'm not quite sure how many bloopers, you see there's already a blooper, is going to be here. I try to be as natural as possible, so I don't read the comments before I start reading them out. However, I have been the judge in this technical challenge, and I've also been the judge in the Westville challenge, so I have read my comments. And not that it means much sometimes. Okay, so here we go. The technical challenge was product photography, which is a very hard genre. Congratulations to everyone who submitted photos. I really battled with this, no creativity in lockdown whatsoever. There were some people who were quite creative. It doesn't have to be a product. Someone put in a game drive, congratulations. Someone put in a photo with words on it. Now, normally this would be a disqualification, but because it's product photography, and in the rules, it didn't say don't put words on, don't set up the advert or the cover. So I have not disqualified anybody. What happens though is as soon as you put fonts and words in that, you're now giving me graphic design. I'm a graphic designer and I'm going to judge you on the graphic design of what you have given and the photography. So I'm going to look at your use of fonts, your placement of fonts, your colors and things like that. So here we go. I'm going to move the mouse. Sorry. There we go. Be gentle. Okay, 1 star. Buckle up, 11 gold, Denise Harvey. Very nice. This is a strong, manly belt buckle. The stones create an outdoorsy, rugged feel. The worn leather belt is great. The natural masculine colors add to the mood. It's a little bit tight, top and bottom. I would like to see a little bit more space. Let your product breathe, but really well done. Okay, second image. Sorry, someone knocked on my door. I had to stop. Hot and spicy, 10 gold, Denise Harvey. Lovely colors here and great sharpness all the way through. Try this as a true flat lay photo, so absolutely directly from above. And then the very black shadows under the spoons will be eliminated. And you know what? We do DSLR, we do fancy cameras. Nowhere does it say you can't do cell phones. So if you've got a fancy cell phone picture, it's perfect for flat lay photography. It's a little untidy, but lots of creativity here and a great attempt. It certainly looked like you had fun. Nine silver, a nice try. Just watch the stripes in the background, not quite straight. The photo would be strengthened if you had included a bottle of water, which I assume is the actual product that the target audience would buy, not a glass of water. The glass of water is the end product, which is always good to show. Two-star. 10 gold, Derek Britton. This is one of the photos I've been flexible about. A large is a product business. You need photos. The overall impression is good, but just a couple of things. The vehicle looks a tiny bit lopsided, but then the horizon appears correct. I did take this into Photoshop and tilt the photo to the right, and then the horizon went all weird, so leave it as it is. And the alley needs a little bit of processing, more light on the face and trunk. The shadows across the dirt road are great. So with a bit of attention to detail in Photoshop or Lightroom, it would have scored higher. Raymond Wheel Geneva, 13 Merit, Tracy Rhodes. Fantastic image. One little tiny thing, it seems a tiny bit skew over to the right, just needs a little bit of rotation, but really well done. Beautiful sharpness, beautiful color. And one tiny thing in product photography, just be aware, I know we're taking our products, so there's nothing really new, but you always presenting 99% of the time new products, so just be aware of sort of things like that, tiny little scratches we just need to get rid of, but I'm being very fussy there. Very well done. Red Door, 12 gold, Tracy Rhodes. Lovely image, dramatic and lovely lighting. As in the previous image, I would like to see a little more space. Let your product breathe. The name of the product is extremely important for some clients. So in the top, over here, I would like to see the Elizabeth Arden name just played with a little bit. Really bring out the gold, the opulence of the bottle. Yes, the opulence of the bottle. I said that. Yeah, good image. Thank you. Turning the page. Tonic without gin, 9 silver. Did you climb into the fridge? Well done. But the tonic is the hero. You need to blur out the rest of the products a whole lot. A huge amount. More light brushed into the pink tonic can so that the eye goes to that before the feta and the peaches. Even a subtle vignette around the edge of the photo to draw the eye into the hero product. Three-star. Boot sale, 9 silver. Nice attempt here. You have set the stage with textures and colors. However, the white in the scarf draws the eye a little bit too much. Orange is the complementary color for blue. So if you want to draw the blue out in the boots, you need orange, which you've done in the hat, that leathery orangey color. The red just overwhelms the image, unfortunately. Blur out the background a whole lot and try photographing from a lower angle. Gin Dog, 7 silver. You had some good fun here, but technically not that great. Hunting Companion, 9 silver. Nice flat lay image. A bit of sharpness lost on the knife though, which is a pity. Just as it gets to the edges there, you're losing a little bit of sharpness there. Also watch for the little scratches from use. Again, I did say these, unless you're doing second-hand photography, but for example here, you just need to get rid of like tiny little scratches there. They need to be processed out. Lavender, 10 gold, these will keep with weight. Nice, a really good attempt. The product stands out nicely. However, there's a bit of focus fall off on the box, especially up towards the word Yardley. Nice mood created. Be aware of the darkness in the leaves of the lavender here. This is a soft feminine product, and that darkness just brings the photo down a little bit. Red Door, 11 gold, Eric Bosman. Well done, Eric. Showing the kind of woman that would use Red Door is great, and the direct, confident stare into the camera from the model is fabulous. It evokes a lovely atmosphere. I would like to see the fingers on the side of the perfume darken slightly, actually the whole hand, and a bit more light on the actual bottle. Your bottle is almost getting lost. Surreal, 10 gold, Eric Bosman. Another nice image. The bottle is again a little lost in the hands, which has become a little bit too much of a feature of the image. I'd also like to see the bottle moved slightly to the front so you can see the name. That is really important in branding. Lovely eyes and skin and lips though. White Diamonds, 12 gold, Eric Bosman. Super image, well done. Face the bottle a little bit more to the camera so the whole name is visible, and just a bit of darkening of the skin of the arm and shoulders, what draws my eye first instead of the bottle. And that would make the actual hero product stand out more. Five-star. Heaven Sent, 11 gold, maxi holder. A lovely setup here. The colors of the cloth are perfect for the atmosphere of the incense. Be careful of reflections. In the one on the right, I can see you crouching, or something's crouching, or Jake is lurking. Something's going on there in the curtains. And I know it's very hard. Reflections are really hard. Yeah, and I think that's it. Lovely smoke from the incense and lovely colors too. High Trek with High Tech, 10 gold, Rob Hart. Nice one. Very reminiscent of the images we see in magazines. There was a slight tilt to the left though. Nice bokeh and taken outdoors because this is where the product is used. Just watch remnants of processing in the bottom left. There. Jack Daniels, 11 gold, Bertie Price. Lovely golds and warmth coming through here. The wood paneling in the background suggests that this is a product for the man cave. Just one thing, your bottle is leaning to the right. Okay, Lockdown Balm, 9 silver. So this is where the graphic design will be judged. Good photography on the bottles. The deep etching is a little untidy. Perhaps if you'd made the background black, it wouldn't be so noticeable. From a graphic design point of view, be wary of separating words. So Lockdown, I know it's supposed to be Lockdown Brewery last full bottle of premium balm, but people read Lockdown last full premium brewery bottle of balm. That sounds okay, brewery bottle of balm, but it's not what you're trying to say. The red is fine for the font, but rather pick up on the shade of red from the Windhoek Lager there. That would be a lovely red to use there. Macro lens, 9 silver. Nothing wrong with the images of the lens and the instep. What has pulled the score down is the overall design. Try the lens over the bottom of the photo. Yeah. So that it reads as one image. Be careful of putting text over a line there. It makes it hard to read. But a super attempt. Well done for thinking out of the box. That's my joke. Box. Out of the box. Sorry, mouse in the way. Perfume designed in heaven. 13 Merit Maxi Holder. Lovely image. Feminine and classy. Lovely colors to complement the color of the perfume. Beautiful layout. And love the angle that the photo is taken at. Soft light in the background is great. Really well done. Perfume Reflections, 12 gold. There's Van Tonda. Thank you to Bertie for judging my images. A great capture. Lighting has been very well handled. The reflections, subdued colors, and a soft grey border all add value to the image. Revlon, 10 gold. Bertie price. Good image. Lovely colors and really like the reflection. I would have liked to see some of the enamel, a small puddle next to the bottle. Potential users of this product would want to see what it looks like out of the bottle. The white top of the bottle dominates a bit too much. Scummy. Scummy. I'm sure it's not scummy. S-K-M-E-R. If you want to know how to say it, phone Bertie. 13 Merit, Bertie price. Super image. The colors are sporty and energetic. That is who your target audience is. Lovely sharpness and atmosphere. Fabulous full the frame image. Snack bowls, 10 gold. There's Van Tonda. A nice composition with good focus. Unfortunately, the exposure on the cutting board is such that it shows up the distracting cut marks and reduces the overall quality of the presented image. And I took a few, ate the snacks, and then I couldn't take any more. Sunday treat, 10 gold, maxi holder. Nice colors here, love the tablecloth. Perhaps turn the fork bottom right and the cake lifter top left into the photo so that the image is tighter overall. Brush some light onto the pie in the blue bowl and perhaps move your product, the double thick cream I assume, to the front of the photo. Your hero product is a little lost. Is there any left for me? Okay, junior winner, Tracy Rhodes, very well done. Senior winner, Maxi Holder. Well done to both of you. And we'll go on to Westville Challenge now. Okay, we're on to Westville Challenge. Here we go. Oh, just get the results. Sorry, it's just sitting here. Okay. There were no entries for 1 star, so 2 star. Tracy Rhodes has come up in both as 2 star because her promotion was only like now, and so for this month she will be 3 star, provided she's changed her star on the photo vault. I hope you have, Tracy. Corkscrew, 10 gold, Tracy Rhodes. This is a good shot that could be great. The angle is kind of in between. Either angle it further up or straighten it. And the shadow at the bottom is chopped off. Cut off completely or completely leave it in. Whisk Away, 13 Merit, Tracy Rhodes. Super image, really well taken. So much impact. I would have liked to see a little bit more space top and to the left and maybe a little crop on the right, as this would be a true minimalism image. I'm not opposed to centered images. Just in this case, personally, I think where your eye goes, the center of the whisk should be more on a 2/3. Again, super image, the shadows, the lines work so well. Three star. Kong, 9 silver. Good effort. A little bright overall, nice depth of field, and a good placement on the 2/3. The grass is just a little too busy though to fall into the pure minimalism category. Minimalist throw, 11 gold, Liesel Cooperthwaite. Very well done. So simple. Composition is great. Be aware of borders that can start to overpower the image. This one almost does. I'm sorry, as I record my screen, the borders on most of these photos, top and bottom, are going to almost be cut off. I can only record so much. Minimalistic tower, 10 gold, Liesel Cooperthwaite. Good effort. The lighting is great. I would have preferred the background to be darker, and then also the base here wouldn't be so noticeable. This one needs a border to separate from the screen or projector background. Morning Dew, 6 bronze. Nice idea, but nothing is in focus, so you have been severely marked down. Thorny Twins, 8 silver. Lovely creamy roses. Unfortunately, they don't appear to be in focus. In saying that, I do recognize that sometimes a soft focus is appropriate. However, there's sort of no focus there, but there seems to be a lot of focus down here. 2 roses is just too much for minimalism unless there is a whole lot of space, which there isn't. There is also that rainbow artifact coming through from inappropriate or over-processing the background. Trying to catch a wave, 8 silver. A good idea. Unfortunately, the water is just too busy with reflections, but a nice story here. Watering can, 7 silver. Nice colours and well tried. If the water can had perhaps been rusty and old with a bit of character against some wood maybe, it just lacks a little bit of a story. Four star. Barren ground, 10 gold, Doug Cooperthwaite. I love the textured foreground. It also appears a little pixelated, however. And then my OCD goes berserk at the tilt, but I know that's not the horizon, that is actually the hill or the land that's sloped. But overall, I really like this image. Great minimalism story. Feather, 9 silver. So I'm going to be harsh on this photo, which I could easily have been a merit. I love the depth of field. The focus is on the front of the feather, which leaves the softness of the feather at the back out of focus, which is great. However, it must be processed. Processed is not a horrible P word. It's not HDRing. It's just a little bit of tidying up. There are speckles all over, here and here and here and here and here and there. I don't know if they dust spots on your surface or dust spots on your lens. And the light overall is just grey and dull. So much potential here. And then sometimes the P word is not a swear word. You've just got to process. Hoverflight, 13 merit, Ronald van den Heerfer. Super. I'll go straight to the insect. Super sharp, lovely light. I love the unusual top angle, and you can see every single tiny piece of everything. And I love the creamiest of creamiest bokeh. I'm such a sucker for bokeh. Well done. Keeping an eye on you, 14 merit, Nola Maring. Not much to say here. Enjoy a masterclass of minimalism from a master. Lizard, 7 silver. Unfortunately, the lizard, where the eye should go, is not really in focus and not enough light is falling there. Again, processing. Just brushing a little bit of light over the body, but then again, it's not in focus, so severely marked down. Lockdown snail, 11 gold, Ronel van den Heerfer. What a super image, especially the mono conversion. But it's just too centered. On the 2/3 or even almost right at the bottom right, and this would have been a merit. Also the actual shell, maybe just a little bit more light brushed in there. Tossed forwards and backwards, 7 silver. A great minimalism image, but the eye is all over the place trying to find something in focus to land on, and I couldn't find anything. Five star. Bond, James Bond. 13 merit maxi holder. Oh, well, I just love this image. Love, love, love. Super image. Well done. Was it there? Did you place it there? I'm not sure. I would clean up the specs a little bit here though. But then afterwards I thought maybe it just makes it real. But yeah, love it. Contrasting color, 12 gold, Bertie Price. Fabulous color. The flowers color is so strong though that I would like to see even more space around it. For a true minimalism image, but super, well done. Foaming drop. 12 gold, Rob Hart. Great unusual image, well done. Super sharpness where it should be sharp. And even the reflection in the bubble at the end is sharp. Sharp, sharp. Four squares, 12 gold, Bertie Price. Really torn with this image. The red is so dominant everywhere, my eye baffled to find the blue. Perhaps if the blue were yellow or if the red was toned right down, but we as judges must judge what is given to us and not wish that it was something else. So ignore what I said there. But what an impact. It's one of those really busy photos that does actually fit the brief. But I think the colors could be filled with to make the background disappear a little bit more, to make it a little bit more uniform so that the blue just pops up a little bit. But really creative, well done. I have no idea where it is. Inspired by Ikebana. 11 gold maxi holder. That is a Japanese art of flower arranging. I love these colors. I love the processed feel to this. The adding of an image and a shadow. Just be careful in the reflection again. I see someone squatting there. Can you see me? 14 merit, Carol Phillips. Absolutely super. Another master at work. Look and enjoy. Okay, so that's it, folks. We're now going to go on to some examples of the next technical challenge. So the 10th coming up is your low key, and the very next one is painting with light. Okay, so these images are just taken off the internet, so some of them are quite small and they look a little bit low res. I tried to show some photos that you could do at home with painting with light, so here we go. It's a bit of fun. Note the simplicity of these photos, and when we do painting with light, I know when I do it, my lines are all really untidy. Just note how clean and crisp these lines are, and that will lift your photo up to another level. Almost getting into product photography again here. That's a fun one. So that's outside, yeah, inside. Because, you know, when we go to the beach, oh no, we can't go to the beach where there's lots of space to twirl things around. Maybe you can twirl things around in your garden. Ninja. And if you do something like this, men, you've got to have your shirt off. Okay, so I look forward to seeing those. Okay, so those are just some. I'll put them up on the website, and there are 2 videos, very short videos about how to set up and some settings that you can use. I'll also put those up on the website. So that's it, folks. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I hope you've enjoyed that. The 10th is the next deadline. It comes so quickly, and I hope you're all well and safe. Over and out.